Hey everybody, so in this video I want to talk about Prismatic Evolution's PCTBs and the regular ETBs and why I think that the bottom is near and we're going to start seeing these rebound probably into that 110, 120 range, maybe even higher. I've seen a couple of people making videos talking about these crashing and I think this was to be expected. I didn't think they were going to stay around 150, especially when a lot of people would be able to find these in stores at MSRP. And we'll get into the reasons why here in a second. And we're going to be relating part of it to Surging Sparks. But before we do that, just a little housekeeping thing. It seems like the Pokemon Center is introducing a queue system potentially for future releases, which could be promising. And the second thing is currently a lot of stock trackers like on PokeNotify aren't working. It seems like the Pokemon Center has changed, some type of code or whatever, so we can't tell how much of a certain item is in stock, which probably makes it a bit more difficult to buy Cyrus, Clara, premium collections right now, maybe even battle styles. I know a couple days ago there was like 6,000 of these left in stock, and hopefully they'll be in stock for a bit longer. I kind of want to time these well, but once these get low, I am planning to buy a few of these just because it's one of the cheapest ways to get Sword and Shield booster packs right now, and they both still come with a Fusion Strike. So, yeah, once those are very close to going out, if we get updated code, I'm probably just gonna buy a few more of them just as a short-term move. But getting into the reasons why I think the PC ETBs and regular ones are getting close to their bottoms. The first reason is that the set's value is just way too high for it to be worth $100 or sub $100. Again, we already compared this to Crown Zenith, 151, Paldean Fates. Prismatic is far and away ahead of all of them. And, someone made a really good point in that video, which I didn't touch on too much, but you got to consider the promo cards, which is that's a very good point that I didn't bring up. And when you look at the promo cards for Prismatic versus other sets like 151 and Paldean Fates, I think the EV promo is much better than a Snorlax or a Mimikyu. So, and then Crown Zenith doesn't even have, actually, sorry, Crown Zenith does have the Lucario, I guess, right? So, either way, the EV is still the best promo. The set value is super, super high compared to any of those sets. And doesn't look like the set value is coming down, right? The Umbreon's holding strong around 1600. The Sylveon's holding in that 550 range. Leafeon, high 300s. Some even low $400 sales there. The Espeon's actually moving up. This started around $300. It's now sitting, closer to that $400 price point. You do have a couple sales as of yesterday over $400. I actually like the Espeon more than both the Sylveon and the Leafeon in terms of artwork, and I think some people probably agree with that, and that's why we're seeing it move up in price. The Roaring Moon actually, and this is a bit off topic, but the Roaring Moon and the Palafin are very interesting cards in this set. I said when I made my first video about Prismatic, I didn't think Roaring Moon was going to do that great. I thought it was going to come down in value. I forgot that it was done by Shinji Kanda, who did the Giratina and the Magneton promo and lots of other cards that people love. So out the gate it was 200. It's now staying around that 180 range. You do have some sales lower than that, some a little bit higher as well. So it will be interesting to see where this card goes. Same thing with the Palafin EX. This is done by Tetsuo Hara, which I believe he was one of the co-creators of Fist of the North Star, I think it was. I looked that up like 20 minutes ago because I wanted to have it for this video. But point being, these famous manga and anime artists are now starting to do Pokemon cards, and also just some of the artists that do very awesome Pokemon card artworks from the past. A lot of their cards are now just holding very strong value, even if it's not a great Pokemon. So it is interesting to see where these cards are going to go, but that's kind of a bit off topic. So first point is that all of these cards, the set value in general, it's just way too high for the ETB to be below $100, right? And with the PC ETBs, these are just going to get rarer by the day. Maybe we get a restock of them eventually, but having that EV stamped promo in a PSA 10, I imagine that card is going to, continue to grow over time. And the second point is that when we relate it to Surging Sparks, eventually we are going to see product run out, and then inevitably on the secondary market, the price is just going to start going up and take over. So if you remember back with Surging Sparks, late November, maybe November 28th, 29th, something like that, we had a couple YouTubers, I guess you could say, claiming that they were dumping all their Surging to make a quick buck. And, there was all that hysteria about the price going from $210 down to $180 for about 20 seconds. And since then, Surgeon Sparks is up, what, 25%, 30% again, continuing to climb. And that's just because we ran out of product, secondary market took over. People are just ripping the sets on mass, so it makes sense why the price is continuing to go up. Same thing is going to happen with Prismatic Evolutions. Right now it may take a bit longer, and again, this is a difference between a specialty set like Prismatic and Surging Sparks, is that a lot of retail stores like Walmart, Target, they don't sell the booster boxes. So once the booster box sold out on Pokemon Center, it was much faster. And once a couple of these stores dumped all their product, it was going to be a much quicker rebound because people wouldn't be finding product at MSRP. Whereas with the ETBs, people are still finding these in the wild. They're catching restocks at Target, at Walmart. We're seeing this week after week. So it's going to take a bit of a while for that to, basically dry up and people not to find ETBs MSRP. Like, I'm trying to think with 151 how long that was still in stock. I think even into maybe like January, February last year, I could still find ETBs at my Walmart. I know it's different for everyone else, but the point being, it may take another month or so for these ETBs to get through at Walmart. But I don't think we're going to see this price continue to come down closer to that $80, $90 price point, just for reason one, which again was, just the price of the cards inside. It makes sense to hold these. Not to mention the promo is just fire. So that's all I really want to get to in this video. Prismatic is just holding strong, and for that reason, we're going to see higher ETB prices in the future. And then the other thing is, once these ETBs from the restocks dry up at Walmart and Target, the price again is going to continue to go up. And we're going to see a reprint more than likely. We still don't know if it's going to be ETBs, if it's going to be text sticker collections. Maybe it's going to be something like the surprise boxes. I know these come out in like a week, and then the booster bundles will come out after. And if it's anything like 151, where they reprinted a lot of the booster bundles, we saw lots of restocks of booster bundles compared to the ETBs. Maybe if they go the same way with Prismatic, we don't get a restock of ETBs, and these just continue to fly up to $150, $200, $250, maybe even $300. Like, who knows? Again, like when I made my video a week ago comparing the ETBs and the set prices, Prismatic is just so far ahead of anything else. It just seems ridiculous that we're even close to $100 ETB price, even though it's a new set. I know I'm not a fan of prices being ridiculous out the gate, but just based on the raw value of the set and what cards are inside of it, for this to be worth less than Crown Zenith and Paldean Fates, just it doesn't make sense to me, at least right now. So you guys let me know in the comments down below what you think, if we're going to see a rebound soon, or if it's going to keep dropping to that $90, $80 price point. It's always interesting to hear what you guys think and what will happen. But anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.